How are you, Henry?
I wouldn't head with neighbours, but I'm reduced to this. I'm from Scarlet. Well, you know. Come on up and take a look.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Everything for the house. Start.
What's going on there? God be with you, Henry.
The Lord be praised. What brings you to me?
Master Fafar, Sir Radzig sent me to you.
Did he? He must think highly of you.
I do the best I can.
That's good, because this is damned important. Silver's our most valuable.
How can I help with these, evil
Sir Radzig may make light of it, but a large quantity of silver has been discovered hereabouts. And no...
You really think someone could be stealing the silver from the mines? I would have thought that would be quite a job, wouldn't it?
It certainly would. Which is why I'd like you to go and check out not only the mine gallery, but also the yard with the smelter and the waterworks. See what kind of state it's all in, and if anything looks suspicious.
Is that the yard next to the scout?
That's the one. I don't know what state it's in now. There used to be a stock of charcoal.
A silver store? Could there really be any left?
I doubt it. I'd be surprised if it was still...
What about these waterworks? What's there?
A stamping mill and washing troughs. They're on the bend in the river below the castle. You can't miss them. There are big tanks and equipment all around.
You said mine gallery. Just one?
Boy, there's such a maze there that it would take a week to crawl through the place. There's only one gallery I'm interested in, at the foot of the hill by a small fish pond.
Why just that one?
Because I was expecting to find a scene there. All the indications pointed to it. So if anyone is stealing silver,
Should I be expecting trouble, then?
well, I definitely wouldn't treat the job like a visit to church on Sunday. You could find yourself facing that pack of hungry dogs trailing the army.
I see. Well, you and Sir Radzig can rely on me. Well, I'd say there's real grounds for your forebodings. I heard from one Skalitz miner that someone may have found something there and didn't report it.
I knew it. That bastard Namoy and his cronies. Christ above. I want the lot of them clapped in.
The lot of them? How many are there? A dozen? 2 dozen? How am I to arrest them?
Yes. You're quite right. It'll be enough to take Nemoy. He's a serpent leading the others on the path of evil.
So I should look in the mine, and if anyone's there and I find Nemoy, I should bring him to you in irons.
Exactly. But proceed with caution. The punishment for stealing the king's silver is burning at the stake. Those people will be capable of anything if cornered, even murder.
That's all clear.
Good luck then. Greetings.
Master Fafar, I need to speak with you. I found out some...
Did you really?
Close to Rovna, I came across a wagon that was transporting the false coins. Unfortunately, I came too late.
Damn and blast. Do you know who...
Yes. A certain knight. Turned out he was also after the forgers.
Well...
His name is Ulrich. He looked like a knight, but he refused...
Ulrich, you say? Could be anyone.
An older man with a moustache. But for all his grey hairs, he seemed pretty tough to me.
Doesn't match anyone I've heard of. But then we don't even know if Ulrich is his...
I asked him who his liege was, but he...
We live in such strange times. In days past, knights would vie with each other to see who could extol their liege's name the loudest. And today, they take assumed names, hide their emblem.
I got the impression he was hiding his identity because his master's at odds with Sir Radzig.
That may well be. As a staunch supporter of the king, Sir Radzig has many enemies.
He told me that the fake money was being taken to Passau in exchange for gold coins. Then that real money was being brought back to the Bohemians.
That would explain why those fakes bear the Passau countermark.
His master is allied with the Passau alderman, and they told him to sort it all out.
I wonder who could be behind it all.
He gave me these documents to show you. He seemed to think they prove he was telling the truth. They're the records of the interrogations in Passau, and some other things he said you'd understand better than him.
Let me see. We, the aldermen of the city of interrogation held this day. Put to pen by the questor. The place of origin is a monastery in the... Which certainly confirms my suspicion that something underhand is going on in Sassa. Coin assay report. Copper core coated with amalgam. Ah, but this is interesting. Here's an outline description of how the forgeries are made. We command Herr Ulrich to investigate and let no man stand in his way. This looks like the original safe conduct. It has the seal of the Passau alderman, but they certainly didn't pen...
How do you know?
I recognize the hand. It's a Clement of Kaplitz.
The Rosenbergs? Who?
A rich and powerful family in South Bohemia. Burgrave Henry III is a great rival of our King Wenzel.
So what does all this mean?
Well, it certainly explains why your knight is so mysterious. Anyway, we should be careful. And we shall begin our investigation. The documents show they use silver amalgam for coating copper fakes. That's a lead we can follow.
What?
Silver amalgam. It's produced from quicksilver.
Well, that doesn't sound like something just anyone can get hold of.
You will go to Sasso at once. Look around the forges in the city. Someone must be working copper for them. I, meanwhile, will take counsel with Sir Radzig and then follow after.
Where shall we meet?
At the inn on Sasso Market Square. Goodbye.
Good day.
Yeah. Yeah.
My God.
I've got some goods.
All right. God be with you.
Yeah.
God save Henry. I'm sure.
I feel quite hungry. I'd like to make you.
I.
I'd like. I'd like.
I. Oh. 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 God be with you, Henry.
Yeah.
Well, if it isn't the world-renowned victor of the Rat-Eye tourney, Henry of...
Is there anything I can help you with, Sir Hans?
Ah, Henry, the very man I wanted. There is something you can do for me. You see?
Ah, there's a new wench at the bathhouse, is there?
Watch it, Henry. This is the love of my life we're talking about, not some... The face of an angel, breasts like silk pillows to dream on, and good strong hips. A regular Helen of Troy.
Troy? Isn't that near Prague? I don't know anyone.
Never mind, blockhead. What I'm saying is, she's a fine filly. And you can help me...
Sounds like fun. I'm all ears.
You, Hal, shall be my messenger of love. You shall bear her a letter and a gift from a secret...
Why me? It's not like you to be bashful, Sir Hans.
Certainly not. Carolina is different to the others. She was educated in a convent and needs to be handled with kid gloves. I must court her secretly. It's the latest fashion in France.
And who is this Carolina?
The fairest maid that ever walked the earth. Carolina. The butcher's daughter. You must have noticed a divine creature in the marketplace. Unless you're more interested in barnyard animals.
Carolina. I do know her. She's a pretty girl, all right, but...
Love knows no station but the heart. And you keep your peasant eyes off her. Your task is simple. All you have to do is get hold of a necklace fine enough to grace her lovely neck. I did have one that I inherited from my great-grandmother. Unfortunately, not anymore.
What happened to it?
I lost it playing dice at the inn. But you'll get it back for me. You're a smart lad.
Oh, all right, then. Is there something else I should know?
I lost it at dice in the Ledechko Tavern when I was there to see... Well, that's...
So, some dice player from Ledechko won your grandmother's valuable necklace. Haven't you learned anything from losing to Zdena, the bathhouse wench?
My great-grandmother's. And, as it happens, I have learned a trick or two. But that fellow has the luck of the devil. No doubt he'll still be sitting there, swindling other folk out of their hard-earned groschen.
Oh, what's the use? All right, all right. I'll go to Ledechko, find this diabolical dice player and see what I can do. Though I'll probably lose my show.
Well, there's more than one way. Goodbye.
So how do I get to this dice?
Well, just a wild guess. Maybe sitting in the Ledechko Tavern playing dice? At least... Take care.
What will it be then?
What do you think? Hot water?
Yeah.
Hey, fellow, do you want to earn a few extra coins? My good man, how about... How are you with riddles, hmm? Welcome, Henry. How about a little bet? We've met before, haven't we?
Come to think, yes.
So, you know how it goes. The bet is 5 groschen. I'll give you a riddle, and if you guess right...
That sounds good.
Pay close attention. There was once a merchant who had a magic pouch. When the merchant put 1 coin in it and waited overnight, he found 2 coins in it. So, he waited until the following morning, and lo and behold, there were now 4. After 60 days, the pouch was completely full. My question's this. In how many days would the pouch have filled up if the merchant had put in 2 coins instead of 1 on the first day?
$59.
That's right. It may seem that the pouch will fill in only half the time, but in fact, you will save only the first day when the one... Well, what can I do? Here's your 10 groschen. Spend them as best you can. Maybe we'll...
We may well do so.
Yeah.
Good day, Henry.
God save you. What can I do for...
Are you the one who played dice with Lord Kate?
Played and won, lad. Fine noble he may be, but he can no more throw dice than I can read Latin.
I can't disagree with you there. But look here, have you still got that piece of jewellery you won from him?
No, I don't. Some noble rode through here and we had a game or two. Only them dice kept falling his way. I was lucky to keep my boots.
Did you know where this fellow was heading?
He was waiting for someone here, but when they didn't show up by midday, he rode on. He mentioned something about camping by the bridge over the Sasau River. That one before the charcoal burners camp. You might still catch him there with a bit of luck.
There aren't many fords along the river on the way to Sasau. Can you tell me anything else about him?
Fine gent he was, well dressed, on horseback. Had quite a lot to say. Seems he saw a bit of the world. and he had some.
You said they fell well for him?
Aye, and no wonder. Fine dice they was, made special. Oh,
That's all I need to know.
see you later.
Yeah. Yeah.
I want your money, bastard, and all your valuables.
I'm going to
Now
enjoy
you're
this.
fucked.
Bugger!
Bring it on.
I'll slaughter you.
Come here, Lily Lover.
Oh dear, did that hurt?
Give up.
You're dead. Ow!
Call that combat. Jesus Christ! Giving up already.
Come here, lily liver.
Look at it! I'll slaughter you. I'm gonna enjoy this. Call that combat.
Is that all you've got? You're gone at the knees, have you? What's the matter? Come on.
Now you've done for.
Fuck! Here! Come here, lily liver. No more fooling around. I'm going to enjoy this.
Well landed. Bring it on. You're just lucky. Is that all you got?
I'll slaughter you. Gone weak at the knees, have you?
Take that. You'll get what for.
You call that combat? It'll all be over.
Well, I never. The pig sends her willingly for the slaughter.
Hey, who's there? What was that noise?
Good day, Henry.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ooh there. Did that hurt? I'll have you. I'll have you. Cunt! Ha ha!
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I'll be right back with that.
I hope I can be of...
Can I sleep here?
Certainly. For how long? Sure. Goodbye.
God be with you.
Ale, as usual.
My friend, you're a trader. Help me out here. I'm after...
Well, I've been there several times myself and come back empty-handed. They fobbed me off 3 times.
And who exactly are you talking about? Who's holding back the goods?
The monastery overseer, or his assistant, more like.
So what did the overseer have to say to you?
Nothing. Apparently he doesn't deal in such trifles. Leaves it all to his assistant, the pompous git.
Surely such
I wish I knew. Every time I ask for the red paint, there's a different reason why they haven't got the quicksilver to mix it. Once they said the goods never arrived, and another time that the wagon carrying it was ambushed. Then it went astray somewhere.
And you think they're lying?
Just as you ordered.
Jesus, what do I know? But it seems pretty strange to me. 3 times in a row the same thing goes missing.
Satisfied?
There's bad luck and then there's something else.
What do you need quicksilver?
I don't. They do. To
So
mix
the
up the
women,
red pigment for
God
me.
bless them.
I'm painting the church in Ujits. Can you imagine how stupid those biblical scenes look without red?
Please
Not
bring
really.
me something to eat.
Then be glad you can. My eyes hurt just to imagine it.
That's all I need to know.
Ah. But wouldn't you care to buy something before you go? Or play a game? I really need some money. I've been waiting here a...
Why not?
See you later.
Well, Master Painter.
Yes, unfortunately. And my offer still stands.
There's always time for some dice.
Goodbye.
Pull me an ale.
Ale as usual.
I can't wait to see how you throw.
My pleasure.
pour me one.
All right, all right.
This'll be the one.
Henry, I'm glad you
What
came.
the hell's with these damn dice?
Greetings, Henry. Got it for you right here.
I shouldn't have pushed it. That's it. What the hell's with these damn dice?
God save you, Henry.
We'll see. Ooh.